So I'm feeling conspiracy-y. Now, they overturned Roe v. Wade.
What's up? I'm not smarter than you because intelligence is a concept entirely made up alongside IQ to reinforce a hierarchy to dehumanize the most of us. But what I do know is that because of my research, I've been talking about this, I think what you're pointing out, for a while. And obviously, as like most disenfranchised people and critical scholars have been saying ever since they leaked Roe v. Wade, this trend in education and the revoking of rights isn't a coincidence. It's obvious. Just look at what's happened. It's not a conspiracy. And actually, that's what I was going to say first. I almost forgot. So it's important for people to realize that their everyday experiences are a form of knowledge, and that the idea that an establishment tries to label something a conspiracy that's factually happening, that's a form of social control. Like, what I mean to say is that there's a reason why people on the right see that there's a problem with mainstream media, because there factually is. It's owned by an oligarchy, the neoliberal transnational capitalist class. They've been monopolizing the media ownership since the 70s, but that's labeled as a conspiracy. Anyway, what I'm saying in relation to specifically your question and your observation, which is completely valid, is that it's not a coincidence that ever since they put in place civil rights and then, of course, obviously just legalized slavery through a carceral system and then allowed us into education with affirmative action, while at the same time the white flight happened, further redlining, gentrification, all that shit altering the infrastructure. I call it color paved racism in my most recent publication. But it's not a coincidence that the same gender rights, that conflates sex and gender, even though they're two different things. All of these progressions happened at the exact same time that education became more expensive than ever before in human history. It's not a coincidence. It's literally just fucking clear. And now we're all more educated and more indebted than ever before. We're more connected than ever before because of the internet and the digital and algorithmic ages. And they don't fucking want that. So that's why they're doing everything they possibly can to make fascism return, because we have never been more educated and more connected ever before in human history. And that is a threat to their power and their elite. And that's not a conspiracy. That's just an absolute fact. All of that is fact. So give yourself more credit.